Hey guys, I'm RiggyRob, and welcome back to Wargroove 2. So, last time we covered off a couple more missions in Act 2, and as you can probably tell, I did go back and replay the missions that I didn't get 3 stars on. The one to get without using cavalry wasn't too bad, but the one to escape into the chamber with Rhomb or Lytra is pretty difficult if you don't know the exact trick to it. Turns out what you need is a knight and a bow archer with the increased damage, basically, because they can take out a door in one turn. And then Rhomb and Lytra can move through, so not too difficult, but if you don't know the trick, then it can be a bit more difficult. So we're moving on to Act 2, Mission 3, Flooded Ruins. Rhomb and Pistol team up for a battle of seismic proportions in Perfectly Natural. Now, I should also state we are on version 1.2.3. Basically, an update came out today to say that Perfectly Natural had a win condition that was a bit bugged. So hopefully that has been resolved and we're not going to get bugged out of being able to complete the mission. So let's go and play.
Ugh.
That's all of them! Ha! Fodder for my machines. Looks like there's another sealed door here too. Might Cherrystone have opened it already? They don't seem to be the brightest bunch. Woof woof. What is it, boy? Whoa! What is all this? Wonder what would happen if we just... Ah! Do it again! Do it again! Stop that! Oh, one more couldn't hurt anything. Oh, holes all over the place. Alright, terrain changes.
My machines!
They all fell into the chasm. Oh, I'm fine. Ah!
Whew.
Whew, that was a close one. Whoops, did we do that? Nah, it must have been due for a ground shake. There's no way humans could cause that much damage to the environment. Yeah, sure. Those imbeciles! I'll grind them to stardust, I swear! Should we retreat?
Look.
No, look. The enemy has few resources. If we can deprive them of income and surround their forces, victory is ours. We must coordinate. Strike their forces from both sides at once.
Pistol.
Madam Contractor?
Idiots!
Exsanguination! Every last one of them exsanguinated from here to high heaven! I assume she accepts the plan.
Soldier?
Lytra, stay close. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Turn 1, double commanders. Objective, defeat Caesar. Bonus objectives, push 3 enemies into a chasm and win without cutting a single tree. I mean, that would be really easy to do. I suppose these are technically lumber mills, right? Yeah? No, they're villages. Okay, strange. Lumber mills are on the right. Okay. So, defeat Caesar's the goal, so it's not a rout enemy kind of thing. And 3 enemies into a chasm can only be done with Lytra? Oh. Yeah, it can only be done with Lytra, right? Unless it's to do with these items. Ability, push a unit backward 1 tile, range 3, the 10 show. Okay, so this is literally the way you're supposed to do it without Lytra. Alright, well, let's go ahead and capture. Capture. Then, what we're going to do? Yeah, I suppose we'll send the soldiers to the right, the swordsmen to the right, rather, and the archers to the left. And sure, we'll just move up as far as we can go. So the golem's gonna go over here. What? That was a weird noise. It sounded like a record scratch. Alright, so capture. I guess we'd have to have the swordsman use the 10 show. This barracks may now have enough supplies to build some of my machines. That flea bag is going to be vaporized faster than you can say. Oh no! Please do not vaporize me. Whatever you say, Pistol. I guess we'll put her here. Alright. So, Caesar and the Florins. More dogs! More dogs for the dog commander! Oh, I see why the objective is not to cut down trees. It's because
Everyone,
the trees will
listen.
cover the chasm. I can hear the ground shaking again. Be careful not to fall. Alright. Do I want an archer to get... No. We want swordsmen to get the 10 show, don't we? Because they're going to be directly in front of people. And these tiles, I assume, are just going to disappear. So, what do we do? I guess Rom can cover this angle, and that makes it more difficult for the knight to get in if we capture this. Yep. Okay, and then archers behind. Move swordsman to the left. So the top one can capture the village, the other one can... Oh, I could use the knight, actually. Yeah, I think the knight with their mobility is actually better. So, equip. And this ability then... Push a unit backward 1 tile, range 3. So it's just used this 3 times. There's not a specific limit to it. Okay. Alright. And then the golem. No, the golem can't reach it. So, swordsman to the right. My other swordsman can't reach it. Pistol. Okay, so selecting pistol is causing the record scratch. Spent all this time planning, fine-tuning, calibrating, lubricating joints, and that dog ruins it. Okay. And then in the barracks... So cool! What are those big metal things, madam? You mean experimental crystal unit type G? My patented pride and joy, possibly the most elegant design ever conceived? It's nothing much, just a few spare parts and a bit of luck, really. Alright. So we can make knights, trebuchets, and harvesters is what the golems are called. Okay. I guess if I'm gonna use knights with their movement, I might as well make one over here and get them to use the 10 show. And I can't make... Oh! Okay. So the barracks are split. You can only make infantry on the left and then machines on the right. Because I guess that's where pistol is, essentially. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to build a trebuchet to take out the golem. I should have thought about that. Ah, well, we'll get through it. So let's end turn. So they go for Romb, of course.
Yeah.
And they go for Romb as well.
Yeah.
So... So I can't push either of those into a chasm. And in fact, they haven't blocked me because I can move through the village. Again! We didn't even do anything that time. Can't even have been us. Okay. So, alright, well, capture this. Well, I only need to do it 3 times, so I might as well just get rid of these guys blocking me. Is 57 enough to kill? Yeah, sweet. Okay. And then... I kind of want to maintain a defensive position, but I don't want to get surrounded by units around Romb. Yeah. And do I want to save gold, or do I want to just, like, let them come to me? I think I'll let them come to me. So, we'll put the swordsman behind Romb. And then cavalry can go here. And the ability is called Strong Wind. Okay. Oh, I can't have a cavalry unit get this because it is a river tile. Alright, well, so it has to be a swordsman then. And the other thing as well about not cutting down trees is that it's stopping me from getting extra gold. We'll stick you there. Golem can go here. Alright. In a miserable forest with miserable company, and the one bit of fun I was having gone! Alright, so now we have to save up the money for the trebuchet. Let's stay put here. Oh, excuse me. So I think Caesar's just going to stay where they are. Which makes sense, because they don't have to move. Oh, that's the other problem, is that having the the lumber mill means that they can build more units, especially things like golems. Okay. Well, that should be okay. More chasms. Be careful, everyone! Alright, well, I can do this to strong wind you. Does this work? That didn't work. Why did that not work? Push a unit backward 1 tile, range 3. Right, undo. And it says push 3 enemies into a chasm. It did damage though. It says back a tile. Okay. Right. Oh! What? That's really weird. Why can't I push the sword unit even though I can push the dog? It's like... Hang on. Stand, strong wind. Alright, something is stopping me from being able to use it here. But why? Push a unit backward 1 tile. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Strong wind. Oh, right. It's not... So the range, it can't be used up close. Yes. You have to have a gap. And then you can push. Okay, right. That makes more sense now. So in actual fact, can I push this? No, because it's always going to be... Yeah, it's always going to be in the direction that you are initiating it from. So that's 1. Okay. Alright. That makes sense now. So we do this to do the crits. Do this to... Yeah, I guess do this. Then we move the swordsman in front of the archers. Defense. We will... Might as well reinforce with Rom because don't want to risk him dying. And then... Let's see... I can't do strong wind on anyone here. But I do need to move the swordman out. So we'll just wait. Same thing with this one, just move him up. Then... 95, is that worth it? I suppose it's not a kill. It's just getting rid of their HP as much as possible. And it means that they're not going to counterattack my swordsman. Alright, wait. No respect, simply no respect for the scientific method. Okay. Right. I think that's all we can do. And we need to save up the gold again. So, enter. Yep, more knights. So this allows them to move through the village to attack me. But they don't have any units that can do that. Ching ching. Alright, so they've gone for that sword unit. Okay. And we'll use the golem to get rid of the spear unit so that they don't... Okay, Caesar is moving. Okay. And it's interesting that the Florins and the Cherrystone faction are moving on the same turn. They're not taking different turns. Are the Gloomwoods even anywhere close to a fault line? Must be. Can't have ground shakes without them, can you? I bet you folks get ground shakes here all the time, no? No. See? Wait, are you agreeing or... Alright. So, here we do strong wind. Okay. And then... Can I get rid of the golem? Can I get rid of the golem? Oh, that's so good. There we go. We got rid of their most dangerous enemy. And didn't have to worry about it. Sweet. But we do have to worry about the other knight now. So I'm guessing Archer crit plus Rom kills. We'll move the swordsman out of the way of the dog. And then... yeah, so let's move you down. Reinforce? No, we need a trebuchet. So we'll do this to get the dog down a bit more HP. And then attack the knight with Rob.
I fear no creature. Yeah.
So what was the other bonus? Win without cutting a single tree. So that's quite easy to do. Yeah. So at this point, I think it's just move units forward. So 72 compared to 95. And we're outside of the range of the trebuchet, so we'll do that. It's a very funky looking golem. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can get rid of one of their barracks. And that will stop them producing units, but it will mean that I lose my knight. So is it worth it to do that now? I might want to wait a turn. The nerve! The audacity of those imbeciles! Does she always seem so displeased? Oh, this is nothing.
Idiots!
Out of the way! I want to see that little pup's face when I break him! I'm surprised that's not an optional objective, honestly. Yeah. How much gold do we get per turn? 400. So I can make one next turn. Okay. Let's see. So this is the main decision point, is do I try and take out the barracks to stop them producing units and lose my knight? Because then they'd have to recapture it, and the archer can't do it, the swordsman can't do it. Yeah, that's probably worth it, because they make what? They get 200 gold per turn, plus whatever's in the lumber mill. Yeah, I think I'll do it. So one-shotting the barracks should be worth it. Depends on how attracted they are to attacking pistol instead of the knight. And I think that's all for now. Yeah. Now, another thing to find out would be, is Caesar immune to being moved by strong wind? Because otherwise, that's another easy push him into a chasm win. Okay. So the knight goes for pistol. I assume the archer will go for pistol as well. Yep. Okay. So they're focusing on pistol. The trebuchet will go for the knight. Okay. But it won't one-shot? No, not quite. So the archer's going for those knights there. That's decent damage for them. They're sitting in a river now. So at this point it's like, use that knight with strong wind to... No, they're dead. Never mind. Alright, well, never mind. I was thinking about which target do I go for? It's like, I can't use any of them. So. Okay. Oh, hanging on. Is Caesar going to move? No? No. Oh, he is. Oh, okay. Fair enough then. So now it's get rid of the spearmen here. Oh, but then that leaves them in archer crit range. Alright, well, let's see. We'll get rid of this swordsman here. And now Rom can move twice. Okay. Attack that swordsman. Then... But having only his 100... Oh, but Pistol has her groove now as well. Okay, so then... So what's her groove again? It's to electrify. So it does 20 health per tile distance, 10 health per tile distance. So there's not much of a difference between charge 1 and charge 2. But it also doesn't really help me either way, because what I want to do is I want to get rid of the spearman. Okay. Well, I can't do anything else, so let's just move this unit here. Move the swords unit in front. It's like, I want to get rid of the spear unit, and then pistol will get attacked by the knight and the archer. Maybe this archer as well. But then the golem would stop that archer. So, kill that unit, get the golem to attack Caesar. How much damage do they do, actually? Examine. It's the matrix I want. Oh, commander's not included in the matrix? Oh no, 40%. Okay. 40%, and then... then they get crit by the trebuchet. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the groove, chain reaction, and it's going to zap all these units here and take them down a bit. And then move the golem to kill the spearman, and then go for Caesar next turn. So let's try that.
Positively shocking.
So chain reaction. Yeah, that's pretty decent. 3 HP for the archers, okay. And then just get rid of the spear unit, because they're in the way.
The power of crystal technology.
That presence! It almost feels like Cermeric's cherry stones, doesn't it? I guess it could be. Now we got a thing. Do I push forward with Romb at 60% HP? Get rid of the archer? Or, you know, not get rid of, but whittle him down. I think I've got enough defense as Romb to do it, so let's do this.
I fear no creature.
The fact that they're in the river is also a big plus. And then, if it isn't a little beastie, back for more. Did you miss us? Rough. Breathe, Rhombus, breathe. You aren't alone this time. Cherrystone dog, you shall rue the day you did not end me. So now it's, do I go for the spearman or the archer? Obviously the archer does a counter-attack. Spearman will do more damage to Romb. No, go for the archer because they can do a crit. So get the first strike on the archer. And then, yeah. And then, can this swordsman finish off the dog? Not quite. Alright, now we can make a trebuchet.
Let's begin.
There! Now let's see if we can't keep these from falling into the bottom of the planet this time. And... duelist, maybe? Yeah. I want high movement units, but I can't do that. So... yeah, they get more gold and limber. So this is nothing. They get automatic crit. That's a lot. Dog crit does a lot. This dog suicide? No, okay. That's fine. Because that is the crit version as well, so I think we're okay. But I will need to pull Romb back. Yeah, this shouldn't matter. Yeah, 5%-ish. Okay, they're going for pistol. That's fine, there's just more groove charge for Romb. This should be okay. Yeah. It's close. That dog crit did a lot more than I thought it would. So more groove charge for Romb. So yeah, they're just getting rid of their own units at this point. Alright. So he's at 200% now. It's loud enough that I can even hear it now. Take care to avoid the abyss, comrades. Right, well they don't get rid of the villagers, so that's good. Then... can't even kill that dog. Right. Yeah, I think I have to pull Ron back to reinforce, and then Crystal Heart next turn, perhaps. So that gets rid of the dog. This gets rid of the archer. This should get rid of the other dog. And then, can I get rid of the other archer? I think I want to attack the spear unit, actually. Even though they don't even do that much. Alright, so now it's 1, 2, 3. I need to get rid of pistol. So, trebuchet range is just after the archer.
I don't have time for this.
Oh, if I could move one space up, then I'd go 1, 2, 3, push. Yeah, it's not enough, but it would have been close. Right, I have to get rid of a unit somehow. Yeah, let's just keep moving up. Oh, trebuchets are so slow. We'll move one space forward with the golem. Yeah, just to get past the woods. And another duelist? Yeah, I think so. Can't make anything here. End turn. So they're going for pistol. Okay, that's fine. Caesar. Oh, he's on the other side of the chasm now. That's kind of annoying.